Nancy, and she wants to know if you can send her the invitation.
Good evening. How's everyone?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead on and call the zoning public hearing for July 28th to order. Ms. Only, can you call the roll for council members who are present?
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Here.
Dickerson,
Here.
McBride,
Here, I'm still struggling with technology. So if you lose me, especially when it gets to my case, Mr. Livingston, get back on.
All right.
Miss Owner, did you hear me?
yes, ma'am, I got you. Livingston,
Here.
Horatio,
Here.
Walker,
Here.
Manning,
Present.
Jackson,
Present.
Myers, Newton.
Present.
Thank you very much. Mr.
Mr.
Price,
Chair.
are there any?
Mr. Chair, point of order. Was Ms. Kennedy's name called in the roll call?
I don't know.
No, sir. She called earlier and she's not going to be here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Price, are there any additions or deletions as it relates to the agenda?
Sir, the only amendment to the agenda is that the items identified under open public hearing under for case number 3, which is item number 3, which is case 20-008, and case item number 4, which is case 20-012. Those had to be changed as far as really just reversed in the order so that they would match what was in your package. So the first case we would would be 20-008, and then the next one would be 20-012.
Mr. Price, I'm not following you now. On my sheet, item 4 is 20-0.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, so what happens is item number 3 and number 4 need to be flipped.
In terms of just the case number need to be different.
What was that, sir?
Is just the case number different, or are you just changing the order of items?
They're changing the order in which they'll go appear before council.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve as amended.
Now, the motion on adoption of the agenda has been approved. As amended, is there a second to the adoption of the agenda?
Second.
It's moving properly second. Ms. Owen, can you call the roll for the adoption of the agenda?
Sir. Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride, Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Agenda is adopted. That brings us to our map amendments. Item 5 on your agenda. First map amendment, is item A on the map amendment. It's case number 19-049 MA, Donald G. Jones, RU to RC. That's 7812 Fairfield Road. Tax map number 912100-02-26 and R12100-02-01. The Planning Commission, you see, you from the Planning Commission and staff. Chair entertain a motion regarding item 5A, first map amendment.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Madden, you recognize.
thank you, sir. This was here last time and the councilwoman wasn't, and so it was deferred. I don't believe we should do it again. I would make a motion that we go with the Planning Commission and staff recommendation of disapproval and deny this request.
Second.
It's a moving proper second for disapproval and discussion. If not, I'll ask Ms. Owen to call the roll for the motion.
Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. That brings us to item 6. The first item on item 6 is item 6 A2, a map amendment. And that is case number 20-006 MA, Paul Pettinelli, from HI to GC. That's at 1314 Rosewood Drive, tax map number R11208-02-10. The public hearing is now open for that item.
Mr.
Mr.
Chair.
Price, anyone sign up to speak?
No, sir. We reached out to the applicant to see if they would submit a letter, a comment regarding their request. We have not received the one from the applicant.
Thank you. Ms. Myers.
Mr. Chair, I'm prepared with a motion. Yes, sir. I've moved to approve.
Motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
It's moving properly second. Any discussion? If not, Ms. Owen, can you call the roll?
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. That brings us to item 4 on your agenda, which was first stated. It's item 3 now as amended. And that is case number 20-008 MA.
Mr. Chair,
Michael,
you go there before, may I ask for clarification? Did you close or open the public hearing on that item?
on the
previous?
first one I did, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Again, at item 3, which is original 4, case number 20-008 MA, Michael Winkler, from RU to NC. That's located at 11045 Two Notch Road, tax map number R29100-05-04. The public hearing is now open for that item. Mr. Price.
Yes,
Then
yes,
you
Mr. Chair.
recognized for that?
Mr. Chair, we have two letters in support, one from the applicant, and we have a letter of support from the mayor of Elgin. We can read those into the record if you would like.
Yes,
We
please.
also have a petition that was distributed to all of the council members for this request, and they have 74 signatures on that.
Thank you.
Okay, so the applicant, my name is Michael Winkler, the owner of Old County Line Pottery Property. I am coming before you today to ask for the rezoning of the property from residential to neighborhood commercial. This building has so much history and it is still in good condition that I would like to add a retail liquidation store to this area. This would be a great opportunity for Richland and Kershaw counties and the surrounding communities. Attached is a letter signed by 74 individuals who agree with my opening this new business and the rezoning request. Also attached is a letter from the mayor of Elgin, who is in agreement with the business and the rezoning of this property. I need your support and approval of the rezoning request, which will enable me to operate my small family business. Thank you in advance for considering my request for rezoning this property. Sincerely, Michael Winkler Jr. The next letter is as stated, is a letter of support from the mayor of the town of Elgin. To whom it may concern, I am writing in reference to a rezoning request that is being submitted on the behalf of Michael Winkler Jr. for property located at 11045 Two Nuts Road, Elgin, South Carolina, in Richland County. Mr. Winkler is a former business owner from our community, and I always admired his variety of items offered in his establishment and its cleanliness. He is a military veteran and graduate from one of our local high schools. He has a desire to remodel and renovate this establishment and open as a county line retail liquidation. The property is currently zoned as residential, and he is requesting reconsideration for it to be rezoned to general commercial to be in compliance with the type of business he would like to open. I am asking that you please consider this request, as I am sure it will be beneficial for that area. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Respectfully yours, Melissa S. Edmonds, Mayor, Town of Elgin. Those are only two letters that staff has received regarding this request. Just for clarification, council, the applicant is requesting to be rezoned from rural to neighborhood commercial. I know it'll state a residential, but it's actually going from rural to neighborhood commercial.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Malinas, you recognize?
Chair. Well, Mr. Price gave us a change in numbers. I think he needed to give us more, because number 3 at case 20-008 MA for Michael Winkler, which says page 25, is certainly not the correct pages, because that's a huge general commercial area where it shows the site.
It's
Well,
page 17 in our agenda, Mr.
page-
Miller.
But page 17 is.
Yes, sir. Page 17.
Right, but on the agenda, page 17 has a GCM1, the RMHD. I'm saying the pages are incorrect.
Yeah, the page number should have been switched too.
They
Right.
needed to be corrected also.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Right.
3 should be page 17 and number 4 should be page 25, correct?
That's right.
Right, page number should be changed.
Thank you.
Thank you. That public hearing is now closed.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Jackson, recognized.
I move approval of this request.
You had a motion for approval? Is there a second?
Second.
It's moving properly second. Any discussion? There being none, Ms. Owen, can you call the roll?
Yes, sir.
Item 3 on our agenda.
Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson, McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. That brings us to item 4, which was originally item 3 on our agenda. Case number 20 dash,
Mr. Chair,
yes,
I would like to request a deferral for the public hearing.
Second,
that's the deferral for the item and the public hearing.
Yes.
It's motion for deferral, and it's been properly second. That's non-debatable. I'll ask Ms. Owner to call the roll for the motion for deferral.
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Just clarification, is that until the next zoning public hearing meeting, Ms. McBride?
Thank you, Mr. Malinowski. I would like it deferred into October. I've got about 800 apartments trying to go in this area. I haven't been able to get in touch with the school district or all my constituents due to the coronavirus. So to give me plenty of time, I would like to do it to October.
Okay. That's a yes for me.
Dickerson,
yes for me.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes,
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. That brings
Thank
to item 5, case number 20-015 MA, Brenda Miller, from RU to RS-MD. That's 8104 Brookmount Lane, tax map number R144140204. That public hearing is now open. Mr. Price.
Yes, we have a letter from the applicant, and that is the only comment we received for this particular request. It's to the Planning and Development Commission. The property at Brookmount Lane and Hinton Street has one tax map number. The tax map number is 14414-02-04, located in Richland County, zip code 229203. This property consists of 2 lots, numbers 3 and 4 with 2 family homes. I'm applying for the rezoning so each house will have a tax map number. This will allow each individual to be responsible for paying his or her own taxes. This area is surrounded by residential homes. The surrounding homes made it possible for this area to have all the main utilities. Utilities like city water, sewage, connection, electricity, gas, cable, and telephone. The houses still have septic tanks, but will be connecting to city sewage lines soon. There are 4 driveways for entering this property, and all surrounding main roads are paved. In the area, Providence Hospital, banks, stores, gas stations, and food vendors are available. State Park bus runs nearby on Farrell Road for needed transportation. Thank you for taking time out for this review. Thanks again, Brenda Miller, property owner.
Thank you. That public hearing is now closed. Chair will entertain a motion for item 5.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve.
Motion for approval. Is there a second?
Oh, second.
It's moved properly second. Any further discussion reference to item 5?
Mr. Chair, Bill Malinowski.
Mr. Malinowski, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Price, you were reading that it said that there are 2 different lots here, is what was written. Is that correct?
Yes, that's from according to the applicant. She said there were 2 different lots.
This is on Brookmount Lane.
Yes, sir.
When I turn to page 38, which is where you have the map for the site, it shows 1 lot. And then you're right up, you've only got a TMS number of 1 lot, I think. Maybe that's 2. you explain that?
Yes, sir. Many times when there are two parcels involved and they're both under the same ownership, they're identified by one tax map number.
Okay, thank you. But what about how about the map on page 38? Looks like one parcel there.
Yes, sir. And when we're preparing the maps, we use a lot of the same tax map numbers that are assigned from the assessor's office. So you will see it as one parcel on the map that is presented to council because it is one tax map number.
Okay, and there's no acreage listed on this one, I noticed, like on every other one that we have.
We may have had that, sir. I apologize. The parcel is 0.68 acres. So it's a little less than 30,000 square feet.
So therefore, that would be the reason for needing to have the RSMD because of the smallness of the lot, correct?
Yes, sir. It would bring the lot into conformity as far from a zoning standpoint.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any further discussion? If not, it's been moved and proper second for approval. Ms. Owen, can you call the roll for item 5?
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson, McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Teratio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Miss
Thank you.
Only, please put me down.
That-
I'm wait for a minute. Miss Only, put me down for you.
Yes, ma'am.
That brings us to item 6, case number 20-013 MA. Ada Fonseca, RU to RS-MD. That's 1113, 1113 Ridge Road, tax map number R24900-07-03. That public hearing is now open. Mr. Price?
Yes, we have a number of comments. We have one letter of support, and that's from the applicant. And we have, I did a breakdown of what we've received. So we have 37 comments from the citizens in the area. 77 petitions were submitted. Excuse me, a petition with 77 signatures. We also received a form letter which was identified as a statement of facts and concerns with 66 signatures on that. And also we received one letter from McIntyre National Guard, and all of those were against the request. And all of those comments and letters and petitions were forwarded to council members for your own viewing also.
Yes, and let me say to my colleagues, remember, we've all received the copies of the letter and the petitions. And like I said, it was almost 40 letters. Many of them were redundant. Also, too, so what's before us is whether or not we want to hear and have all of those letters read into the record, or do we want to perhaps maybe folks who want them, we can post them on the internet or on our website or whatever, but any suggestions about how you want to proceed?
Mr. Chair, it's Ms. Newton to make, but I would suggest.
Malinowski, then Mrs. Myers.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's Ms. Newton's call to make, but I would suggest that all of the emails and letters that were received by staff that they forwarded to us be made a part of the record, printed out or whatever, but make sure that they go with this particular item.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Myers and Ms. Newton.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Ms. Newton?
Same here, Mr. Chair.
Okay, let's make sure whatever motion we make, we reflect that. And again, we've already received all the letters ahead of time. If there are other questions about that, any other question about this public hearing before I close it?
Mr. Chair, before you close this, I do have the letter from the applicant. So I would like to read that into the record.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Yeah, yes.
this is Delia Myers. Is that appropriate, given that we just agreed to put all of them? Well, okay.
No, Ms. Myers, you make a good point. We'll do that with all of them. I agree. That would be the fair thing to do. Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. You recognize.
if I could just have a point of personal privilege before I make a motion, I wanted to thank all of the citizens who sent their comments, who sent the petition, who sent their feedback. Thank the staff for making sure that every council member received every single letter and piece of feedback. And would like to say that I do agree with the Planning Commission that this rezoning request would be inconsistent with the rural character of the area, would not be supported by our infrastructure, and for a whole other host of reasons, I move that we deny this rezoning request and that we put all of the comments as part of the public record.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
It's moving properly second. Any further discussion? There being none, Ms. Arlington, call the roll for item 6.
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes for denial.
Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes for denial.
Thank you. It passes.
That brings us to item 7. Case number 20-018 MA Ryan Horton, REM to REM-HD 2GC. That is 616 Percival Road, tax map number R167160101. That public hearing is now open. Mr. Price.
We do not have any letters either supporting or going against this request.
That public hearing is now closed. Chair, entertain a motion for item 7.
Mr. Chair, I move that we follow both the Planning Commission and our staff's recommendation for approval.
You heard the motion. Just second. It's moving properly
Second.
second. It's moving properly second. Any further discussion reference to item 7? If not, I'll ask Ms. Owen to please call the roll for item 7.
Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Sorry, yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Mr. Price, is there any other business? or
No,
council?
sir.
There's no other business?
No, sir.
Chair, entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
It's removed
Second.
and properly second. And remember, after this, our special call meeting will follow. Mrs. Owen, can you call the roll for the adjournment?
Yes, sir. Malinowski,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Horatio,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Manning, Jackson,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes, ma'am.
Newton.
Yes.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.